Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. It's been about a week since I last played this. Haven't done too much. I leveled up my Pokemon a little bit. I got both my water types up to level 50. Samurai's level 51. And of course, Bronzong's still the lowest level at level 46, but it's only 5 levels down. I put Garchomp up front, because as you can see in the start menu prompt, we got a challenge to gym. And I picked up a Garchomp bite last episode, and I stepped inside the gym, saw this, and realized it's probably going to be electric, so Garchomp is probably going to be good for this. Take fresh water to celebrate your return. Thank you. It's been a week. Galavan likes to use both electric and steel type. Again, Garchomp is very good for this. Ground type Pokemon are a good way to wreck him, but that won't work in this gym. Unfortunately, the floor here is magnetized. That means any electric and steel types are lifted right off the floor. You won't be able to hit them with ground type moves, so you'll have to come up with some alternative way of doing some major damage. As for the puzzle, the goal is to lower the electric barriers and make your way to Galavan. Maybe Garchomp won't be the best. I actually like this gym music remix better than any other remix I've heard. It sounds a lot more badass than other remixes I've heard. Can't go that way. Yeah, let's try this one. I'm guessing it's going to be similar to Canalave City Gym in Gen 4, where we go up and down on the floors. Aha. So it would seem. Hello. If you can beat me, I'll tell you what the bulb does. That would be useful. Super nerd. Ezra Miller trying to fight me IRL. Here we go. Okay, levitated with electromagnetism. I was hoping for a steel type so I could use flamethrower. I mean, I can still use it. It's just I don't get any super effective damage. Still one shot though. And a roar. I think that's gonna help a lot. Getting close to level up here. Vanillix gets one. And Promo Pass. I think that's Rock and Steel. Rock and Steel with a mustache. Is this neutral? It is. Oh no. That actually didn't hurt me as much as I was expecting it to. I was thinking that was at least going to take away half my health. And level up. And Bronzong slowly catching up. Those defenses looking pretty nice. I don't know what it is with recording. Maybe it's like the way I breathe when I'm talking. I always get the hiccups really bad when I start recording. It's a bulb of some sort. Turn it on? Sure. I mean, I could have asked him what this do. Control the flow of electricity in the gym. Turning them off or on, you're changing where the electricity in this gym goes. So does that mean that I can actually go back and go across the barrier now? No. Let's see where this one takes me. I'm like 90% sure my voice just cracked, but I'm not sure. It sounded like it did, but you know, you can kind of feel when your voice cracks, and it didn't feel like it, so. And Magnemite. This can go out to a flamethrower. Not very strong defensively. A little bit speedy, very good special attack. But for a steel type, not very defensive. Its evolution is a little bit better, but not by much. Speaking of, I'll stay in since I got the special attack boost. And down goes Magneton. There's one way to overcome it. I'm guessing that this was blocked off at one point. A lot of trainers in here. Good for your experience. I can feel the electricity pulsing through my veins. Stop standing so close to the power box. Guitarist Luca. Anytime I see a guitarist character or like a musician character, I always look at the name and see if it could possibly be a reference to somebody. If this is, I don't know. Hyper Voice would do a lot of damage too because I'm part normal. I do get the same type of attack bonus. 90? 95? I guess I'll go for Flamethrower then. Slightly more damage. And Electrode. That's one of the fastest. Well, I was gonna say in the game, but like not counting legendaries, probably like one of the fastest pre-Gen 4. I think I'll stay in anyway. I think I can possibly outspeed it. 10 levels higher. I am faster. Paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. Bruh. Let's go for this one. That red one, I'm guessing, probably takes us right to the gym leader. You having trouble coping with the magnetism? A little bit. Kind of threw me for a loop, but I'm slowly managing. Improvise, adapt, overcome, etc. Charge a bug. That one's part bug, right? This should be super effective. Using an X item. Why? When you could sell that for money. I think Hoodlum Callum says it the best. Why use X items when you can just use Dragon Dance? Like, why bother wasting a turn with an item that raises one stat when you can use a move that raises more than one stat? I'll just stay in for all of these battles probably. I actually don't know what this is. Deadeny? It's a mouse. I'm gonna burn it. We have more than enough electric rodents, we don't need another one. The magnetized floor? I invented it. Well then drop dead. I mean, you single-handedly ruined any chance I had of being able to just one-shot everything with a simple dig. But no. That guy had a Bronzong. And it made me think, what if I was Ascendant and Steel type? Would it also levitate? I mean, I already have Levitate and I have my ground attacks, but if I had Heat Proof and then I'm levitating in this gym, I have no weakness. Another light bulb. I don't know if I'm supposed to be turning on all the light bulbs or something, but I am. I've opened up so many passages. This is a huge gym. Easy to get lost in. Don't you love the mixed typing of the gym? Actually, yes, I do. I like mixed type gyms or gyms without a type. It makes more sense to me. Because like in Gen 2, for example, like you have Morty, Ekritique gym leader. The whole gym supposedly specializes in ghost types, but when there's only 4 ghost types in the entire game, then what? What do? Have every trainer use the exact same Pokemon over and over again? Well, that's boring. Whereas this gym, some of them will be using electric types, and you'll be all set for that. Some of them will be using, maybe it wasn't a wrong turn, maybe I wanted to fight you. Experience. But yeah, some of them use steel types, some of them use electric types. I'm running into a few that are like Magnemite, Magneton, so you got both types, but there don't seem to be too many of those. I don't think I took this one. Where do you go? Anywhere useful? Vaguely. There's an item in here? It's always ominous when you ask me to save a game when I'm trying to just, you know, theoretically pick up an item. Hopefully it's something good. It's a Pokemon. I mean, I could save for nature, I guess. I don't have a use for this thing. Voltor rolled up. Well, that's kind of dark. Where do you take me? I already fought you. I think I just need to go back to the beginning, right? Yep, okay. Electric barrier's gone. I had to use an ether. I'm already out of flamethrowers. Potential item over here. Can I avoid you? There we go. I'm guessing you're probably just another Voltorb. Of course you are. Oh, my apologies. You're an Electrode. And Electrode rolled off. Not quite as dark. Not literally perched on the edge of a cliff. Nothing over here. Another light bulb. Actually, I think I'm gonna face you. Hoo hoo hoo. This gym lets me collect two kinds of Pokemon. You literally just used two electric types. You had to collect steel types, but you didn't have any steel types. You had a Molga and Pachirisu. Weirdly enough, the Molga apparently still levitates, even though it's part flying. Either that or it's electric with already like levitate or something. It's Gen 5. I vaguely remember it. And I'm guessing that you're the gym leader. But I'm also curious as to where this red square takes me, because I thought this was going to take me to the gym leader. It just takes me back to the entrance. And I can't take it back. Well, I think it's actually better for me to go heal first, so I'm going to do that. I mean, I already used an ether on my flamethrower. I don't want to have to use another one. But I'm all healed up now. And it's a pretty straightforward path to get to this guy. Would you like to save the game? Sure, why not? Better safe than sorry. Yo, what's up, fella? How's it going? The name's Gallivan. I'm the gym leader, in case you couldn't tell. How'd you find navigating my gym? The magnetism and electricity by your feet giving you a rough time? Ha ha ha, that's the point. Invention is born out of necessity. Then what is the necessity here? Other than trying to OP your Pokemon? Machines and technology grow only because what came before it wasn't quite good enough. That's what me and my gym want to test. So how are you going to advance when the most obvious weakness isn't usable anymore? I want you to show me how you adapt. And I want you to show me with two of your Pokemon at a time. If you don't, I, Gallivan, will zap you until you can't even twitch. Double battle. If I understood that correctly, and it seems like it probably is. Golem and Electros. Golem is steel type, it seems like. Alright. Electros is, I think, doesn't the Electros have levitate anyway, so it's already immune to ground types? I'm gonna just go for flamethrower on this one. And I guess water pulse on this one. I kind of don't want to have Vanillux out here, but we'll see. Volt Switch. Manectric, okay. Very fast. And I think Vanillix is down here, probably. Oh, wow. You tank that. Congrats. Flamethrower on you. And Water Pulse again on you. Of course, you're gonna Hyper Potion. And Mega, okay. If I switch into Garchomp, I would be getting a Mega as well. But you haven't knocked out any of my Pokemon, so maybe I don't need to worry. And I get the burn. That's very useful. Full Switch does less damage, but still probably gonna knock me out. Of course it does. I don't understand why you would Volt Switch, because now you can't Mega. I, on the other hand, not only can Mega, but I'm also immune to all your electric types, so much for that. Let's go for Flamethrower on you. And Mega Evolve. And Crunch on you. Hell yeah. Pyroar still faster, that's kind of funny. You got sturdy, that's not fair. I mean, kind of a desperate move, but sure. Accuracy fell. And just because you're only 1 HP, and this always hits. Not very effective. Aren't you part Steel type? Or are you just Electric and Rock? Must be Electric and Rock. I think that's like the Alolan form Golem. It's Electric type. In my defense, I haven't played those games, so I don't know that off the top of my head. I'm just going off of what I can vaguely remember from seeing like ads for the game. Let's go for Bronzong. You're gonna send out your Manectric, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's still Mega. Okay. I thought that it would revert back to its original form once you swap it out. I mean, I could always go for Stealth Rock, but you only got 1 Pokemon left anyway. Instead, I'm going to go for Calm Mind. Withdrawing Golem. I mean, you don't really have much left. Switching back to Golem, I guess. Not only can you not use the most obvious super effective moves against these Pokemon, but you can't even really keep track of not only what Pokemon are on the field, but what position they're even in. Golem, in the same turn, just went from left to right. Kind of pointless, but oh, you got me confused a little. I'll give you credit for that. You usually got the burn, but you also can't switch out now. So let's go for Extra Sensory on you, and let's go for Dragon Claw. Because screw you, that's why. You actually survived that. I'm quite impressed. Don't get me wrong, the Geodude line, extremely tanky, very defensive. I'm still legitimately surprised that he survived that. Especially with that attack stat, 201, come on now. It ain't over yet. Gotta get the kick-ass music. Not that anybody asked, but the Pokemon title music is actually my favorite out of all the music on all Pokemon games. It was actually one of the first video game songs that I learned how to play on the piano. And now I don't remember how to play the piano. I just got a crap ton of money. That was 13 grand. Man, it sure zapped me, silly. Guess your machines of war turned out better than mine. Nothing else to it. I gotta hand you this battery badge. I think you need to plug your badge in, it's low on charge. Let's surf over water and lava. I talked to an NPC earlier who said that surfing is the same basically as always, but if you have a fire Pokemon, you can do the same thing on lava. So that's how I can get some of those items that seemed literally impossible to reach earlier. Not only that, any Pokemon will obey you as long as it's not over level 52. How electrifying is that? But yo, I ain't done yet. Take this TM2. Actually, it's TM92, but I'll overlook it. If you're at a disadvantage, use Volt Switch to get out of there. You like to spam that move. We gotta do this again sometime. You ever feel like chatting with old Galavan? Just hang around the Pokemon centers. I'll rebuild my Mon of Metal again for that rematch. Get the Go Goggles from a hiker, I guess. And save, of course. Probably don't need to, but do it anyway. Let's find a hiker, shall we? Are you a hiker? I think you're a hiker. Something. This cave is known as Rift Cave. During my research, I discovered it has many similarities with Sinnoh's Turnback Cave. I hate that cave. I know how to navigate it, I just don't like it. Does this mean it's somehow connected to the mysterious Distortion world? Oh, that would actually be exciting. Having a Giratina on my team? With Gristis Orb? Bruh. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, though. I've been told to find Go Goggles, so I must find the Go Goggles. Oh, here's the NPC I was talking about earlier. If a Pokemon uses the move Surf, it can catch a wave, and if a Fire-type Pokemon goes to the volcano, it can ride on lava. Ooh, I found a rare candy. Actually, I might want to use that now. Oh, I need to heal. How are my Pokemon's experiences doing? You're about to level up. You're literally just gotta breathe on this thing and it'll level up. Same with you. Same with you. You could do with the candy. And you could as well. I'll probably wait a little bit. I'll probably give it to Bronzong as soon as it levels up. Get a little bit closer to being caught up. I have been all over this town. I'm guessing that the hiker is actually in a building somewhere, and I gotta go talk to everybody. There's so many buildings in this town, too. Not to mention the fact that this town is ridiculously large. This might take a little while. Like just walking from the north end of town. Just to the south end. Still running. Still running. Still running. Here we go. Is he like in the gate or something? No, you're not a hiker. You gonna stop me from going through? Explore the Great Desert just like that? Of course. I can't go anywhere. I can't seem to find this hiker dude. Oh. Let me tell you something, young feller. The east of here is a vast desert. It is so amazing that it's simply called the Great Desert. Words can't even begin to describe it. I'm pretty sure that great is a word that describes something. However, it's really difficult to traverse without the proper gear, so don't think you can just waltz out there without prepping first. Your outfit seems a little hot for the desert, but it'll do you a good job of protecting your body. As for your eyes, I'd recommend getting yourself a good pair of Go Goggles. In fact, I'd actually be willing to give you mine if you can show me how strong you are by beating the gym. Sorry, I wanted to wait for the car to drive past. Very loud engine. Never mind. Looks you already beat it. Great job. Take these Go Goggles, and explore the Great Desert. I got distracted by a vehicle. Go, young feller. Explore the Great Desert. That was actually kind of awkwardly convenient. I think it's these two houses that I haven't checked yet, and I just thought maybe I should check in here. Oh no. Ace! I haven't healed. Please don't fight me. You're seriously only leaving Dehara now? Man, you sure are slow. Well, while you were loading around, I figured out how to get to the Ruins of Void. Of course, by the time I got there, it was too late to do anything. Ace, just the boy I was looking for. Wait, who the heck are you supposed to be? Ace, have you seen Jax? Last I heard, he was planning to travel to the Ruins of Void. Whatever the shadows were planning, they'd already done it by the time I got there. I saw signs of a battle, but nobody was around. And that includes anyone named Jax. Ace, you were the last one to see him. What happened in there? Aklov? I never heard of him before. And it's just as I feared, the Dark Force has been released at last. What? Aros has been trapped inside a cube, you say? Utter madness. Oh no. If I know Zeph, there's only one thing he could have possibly done with Jax. Oh, you say Jax wasn't with Zeph? That gives me hope. He must still be out there. I'm surprised Zeph agreed to work with you. But you know the saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Ace, I don't like the sound of what you told me. I apparently spoke to you. I just assumed that you were just going on some random rant there. If this Aklov, the one who controls Hoopa, is working with Faye, then they pose an even larger threat than I suspected. And if the Light of Ruin is another branch like the Shadows, then that means only one thing. A recruitment drive to find more people to turn into those abominations. How Hoopa fits into things, however, I have no idea. If they have taken Jax... No, I'll try to stay optimistic. Jax is a resourceful boy. But lately he seems to be contacting me less and less, and with less pep every time. Ace, head over to Viville Town. Stop the Light of Ruin and try to find Jax. Whether he's there of his own free will or not, I suspect he will be with them. Okay, that's it. I've had it. I've kept my yap shut all this time, but I'm not just going to be ignored anymore. Listen, old man. I have no idea who you are or what's happening, but if whatever is going on has to do with the Shadows, then I want in. Oh, my apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. Who might you be? I'm mad as all else. I don't care about this Light of Ruin or whatever. I came this close to finding the Shadows and finding my parents, and they got away from me again. So if I hear they're heading to Viville Town, then that's where I'm going. Please, I urge you to wait. As of now, the Shadows are pawns to fix a greater problem. At least hold off on your act of vengeance until this ordeal is over, understood? They're your pawns, old man. They're my only lead to my parents. I'm not stupid, I know what's at stake. But the second this is all over, I won't hesitate to shake them down for what I want to know. Ace, since this is officially your mission, I'll be waiting for you in Viville Town. And for your sake, I'll even play nice with the Shadows until we're done. Don't be late, Ace. Yeah, boy, he's got quite the mouth to him. Well, I wish you luck in Viville Town, Ace. Let me know how it went as soon as you've returned. You and your fancy cape. I definitely need to go heal. But I also think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. For this episode, anyway. There's a lot of sand coming up. I'm guessing she's going to heal my Pokemon, which is going to be great. Even though I just healed. But I'm going to go ahead and do that in the next episode. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. I'm actually having a lot of fun. It's kind of why I stopped playing Scarlet for a little bit. Kind of an update on that. I do want to continue Scarlet for sure. I just want to return my capture card and get one that works so I can actually play it on the Switch. I like playing on emulation. I mean, I'm doing it now. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I can use any controller I want and still have great gameplay. But, I mean, I did just spend $350 on the Switch and $50 on this game. I kind of want to, you know, utilize that. So I'm going to put that on hold for a little bit. I did get that for that first badge. I think I'm just going to catch up a little bit on this game. And then once I get a capture card that's actually functional and isn't a legitimate scam, then I'm going to go back to playing some Scarlet. But until then, if you are enjoying the series, feel free to drop a like. We're off to Gurren Town, apparently. Feel free to drop a dislike if you don't like them. Drop a subscribe, drop a comment. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Also, this music slaps. Take care.